So it's been just over 100 days since I last posted a YouTube video on this channel, and it has left people wondering where the hell I have been, considering I was uploading 2 or 3 times a week before then. So that's what this video is going to be about today. I'm going to be talking about exactly why I stopped posting YouTube videos in the first place, what I've been up to in the meantime, and what my plans are for the future, and whether I even plan to continue making YouTube videos or not. So let's get into it. So why did I stop making YouTube videos over the past 3 months? And let's get one thing clear, it's not the reason why most people assume, and that is because they thought that the financial markets has gone to shit, so I had nothing really good to talk about. That is absolutely not the case. Instead, basically, the reason why I have stopped making YouTube videos over the past 3 months is because I've been going through some major changes in my life, and I'm going to share them with you right now. Now, the first one, and this is a pretty big one, I have now returned to the working world, the corporate world, and I am now working as a video marketing specialist for a company in the middle of Norwich. Now, for most of you that know me, you will know that I was the guy that was working a job that I didn't like, that was pursuing a dream to quit and be a YouTuber full-time and live this life of financial freedom, which I did for 2 years, and it was great. And you're probably thinking why I have now gone back into work, but there's a couple of reasons, and I think you can really understand when I get into this. Now, number one is the one thing that I didn't anticipate when I quit my job to be a YouTuber was that YouTube is very, very lonely. I was working full time, of course. I was doing YouTube on the side, but at least then I was going into an office. I was socializing with people. I was going out the odd time after work, and I was living a little bit of a balanced life, although it was quite busy. Now, the second I quit my job and I was just a YouTuber in my bedroom or in my spare room at my house, making videos, scripting videos, editing videos, filming videos, and that's all I pretty much done, I realized how lonely of a job it can actually be. Now, at first, of course, I thought this was really good, but it wasn't until a couple of months down the line that the novelty quickly wore off, and I realized that I probably wasn't living the life that I wanted to live. And I have to say, over the past 3 months, being able to go into an office, speak to new people, meet new people, which I have been able to do, has been absolutely amazing, and it's been a really refreshing thing to do. Now, another reason why I've gone back into the corporate world is because whilst I love making YouTube videos, and whilst it was something that I really enjoyed back when I first started, when I had to rely on it as a full-time income, it really did kind of take the fun away from it, because basically all I was doing was relying on my YouTube income, of course alongside my other kind of side hustles that I did, but there was more pressure on me to actually perform well on YouTube rather than actually having fun with it and helping people, which is why I started in the first place. Now, the one thing that made me realize this was towards the end of my kind of working for myself era. I started making YouTube videos where I was not focusing on what I wanted to talk about or what I thought would help people. Instead, I was trying to make videos that I thought would just get views, although they didn't really get views anyway. But it was kind of taking away from the reason why I started this YouTube channel in the first place. But having said that, that is probably the main reason as to why I haven't been making YouTube videos over the past 100 days or so. I did say to myself before I started the job that I was going to take a full break from YouTube so that I could focus on my full-time job. And I knew that if I was to try and mix in filming YouTube videos and my other businesses during that time, I was only going to take my focus away from actually getting settled in, because at the end of the day, it is a really big lifestyle change, because of course I was waking up every single day on my own schedule. I didn't have to actually get up if I didn't want to. And I've gone from doing that to actually being managed and working for someone else and having to be places and be on time and things like that. And I just wanted to put my full focus on making that lifestyle change. So that's probably one of the main reasons. Now, another reason is you're probably looking at this video, if you watched my videos before, and thinking this looks like a bit of a new location. Well, if you haven't guessed already, over the past 3 months, I have been going through quite a stressful house sale. Now, unfortunately, the choice to sell that house wasn't actually a full choice of my own. It was because of other reasons, which I'm not really ready to talk about quite yet. But on the positive note, I was able to make £95,000 in the 2 years that I lived there on that house. And that's going to be a really nice lump sum for me to put towards another one in the future. So as it stands right now, I am technically a 31-year-old man that is currently living with his parents still, albeit it is only a stopgap, as I am actually going to be moving back into my city centre apartment. Now, if you have been watching this channel from day one, this is where I started my YouTube channel, and you will notice the set design that I had back there. That's going to be coming back, and I'm going to be moving there just for a temporary period whilst I look for another house. Having said that, the pressure and stress of moving house on top of obviously starting a new career only added to my motivation to not really want to make any YouTube videos over the past 3 months. Now, when it comes to the final reason as to why I temporarily stopped making YouTube videos, and I think this one is probably more important than all of them, and I've realized that over the past 1 or 2 months, and that is because over the last 2 years, I really did let my health go. Now, I think this is probably quite natural. We obviously had COVID. And of course, over the last 2 years, like I said, I was literally sat in my office all the time, feeling the pressure to constantly make new YouTube videos. And I let my physical health go, and that probably had an effect on my mental health. It had an effect on my energy, and over the past 3 months I've put my health at the top of my priorities, pretty much above anything else. I'm now eating better than ever, I'm exercising, I'm going out and running almost every single night, and I've seen such a difference from it. And I have to give a shout out to Stephen Bartlett, not that he's going to be watching this, but you probably know who he is, Diary of a CEO, Dragon's Den. Anyway, I saw a post from him on Instagram where he was talking about health, and it was so good. He was talking about, in fact, I'll put it on the screen right now.
Everything I am, every goal I have, every dream I have, every company I founded, my dog, my girlfriend, my mum, all of it rests on this tectonic plate that I didn't even know was there called my health. You remove my health, you remove everything I have. If you remove my dog, I still have everything else. If you remove my girlfriend, I still have everything else. But if you remove my health, I lose everything. So that has to be my first priority. Logically, that has to be priority number one. So now I've orientated my life around that, where sleep's number one, eating's number one, and I don't miss a day in the gym. Haven't done for a while.
But yes, as you can imagine, if you take your health away, you have absolutely nothing else. But you can take all of the other things away and you will still have your health. So this post really resonated with me, and it was really my driving factor to really sort my life out. And like I said, starting a new job, getting into a routine definitely helped me actually kickstart those kind of things. But realistically, I needed to make that physical decision myself to actually get out there and actually make a difference to my body. So they are pretty much the main reasons as to why you haven't seen much of me on YouTube recently. I have to say right now, I'm in the best position in terms of mental health, physical health, in terms of optimism for the future than I have ever been in the past kind of 4 or 5 years. And I'm really excited to seeing what I can achieve in the next 4 or 5 years. So that now leads me to what is my plan for this YouTube channel going forward. And essentially, a lot of the videos that I am going to be making is going to be covering the same kind of topics that I covered before. Because at the end of the day, it's my interest. I'm interested in finance, I'm interested in business, side hustles, and I'm interested in self-development now more than ever, probably. So you're going to see a lot of the similar types of topics that I will cover, but I'm going to be doing things a little bit different. I'm no longer going to be making videos that I need to make that I think will just get views. I'm going to be making videos which I feel that I can provide value on. I'm going to be going back to the reason why I started this YouTube channel in the first place, to make videos to document my journey as an investor or as somebody that is building side hustles, and also videos that I think can help you guys as well. So it's not going to be any crazy thumbnails. There might be a few funny faces pulled along the way, but realistically, this YouTube channel is going to be coming from me in terms of what I think you will like and not what I think the algorithm will like. And I think there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have fallen into that trap that maybe have lost a little bit of love for their YouTube channel as well along the way. And it's taken me a big wake-up call in terms of my career, in terms of a few life events that have happened to me, to make me really realize as to where I was going wrong and what I can do better going forward. Other than that, I just want to say thank you to anybody that did send me a message over the past couple of months with their concerns, people that checked in. You know who you guys are. I really do appreciate that. But realistically, nothing has been bad with me. I've just been dealing with issues and obstacles that every adult has to go through in their life, and I've had to just sort out my priorities. But going forward, I'd like to say I'm technically back on YouTube. I probably won't be posting as much as I used to, obviously because I've got a job now and I need to prioritize that. But I've not disappeared forever, whether you like to see that or not. And yeah, I look forward to making some videos for you in 2023. I wish everyone a happy new year, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.